Hello and welcome. I'm Professor Lukas, and today we'll be talking about conclusions in academic essays. This information is adapted from Chapter 1, Introduction to College Reading and Writing, in the textbook I wrote, College Composition and Reading, Information and Strategies. The overall expected structure of an essay is an important concept to be familiar with, especially when enrolled in college courses. This is part 3 of a series of videos on essay structure, and this series covers all 3 parts of an academic essay: introduction, body paragraphs, and conclusions. Let's take a look at conclusions. The final portion of an academic essay is the conclusion, which wraps up the essay and reminds the reader of the point being proven and why they should be convinced. Just like the end of a movie or book or speech is often the part you remember best, the conclusion will affect how your readers evaluate and remember your writing. If your conclusion is essentially a summary of the essay, readers will have a comprehensive reminder of what they should take away from it. You'll want to make sure that you're tying back clearly to the thesis and connecting to the reasons given in the body of the essay, although you don't need to mention all of them. In addition, it helps if the last sentence leaves a strong impression on the reader. Further suggestions for conclusion paragraph material can be found in your textbook on page 14, but for now, let's take a look at an example of a well-done conclusion. Here is an example of a strong conclusion for our essay on school uniforms. Take a moment to read this conclusion and think about what you see it doing well. Why is it a strong conclusion? What does it do or have? The first thing to note here is that it begins with a conclusion phrase, alerting readers to the fact that this is summing things up. It follows with an overall view of the arguments that were made. Then it includes a bit of additional concrete support, which leads smoothly into a strong final 2 sentences that reinforce and drive home the thesis statement. Again, just like with the introduction, there are many ways you can structure a strong and successful conclusion, but this summary method is a good basic structure to fall back on. This wraps up our 3-part in-depth look at essay structure. Be sure to check out my next mini lecture, which examines ways of expanding those essays. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this overview was helpful and illuminating. Please don't hesitate to contact me with any questions you may have about the material. I am always happy to help.